Greetings to you, all brothers and sisters in Christ. It's your brother, the yet to be manifested Son of God, who is part of the 144,000. Today, I'll be mentioning the other parts of how the believer is affected by the things, by the things of the world compared to how Jesus Christ affects the believer. As I've already talked about what happens when someone is of this world and how they are affected by life circumstances when they have not as yet chosen to be a Christian. When a person has grown through most of life's difficulties and have made the decision to follow Christ, their life changes drastically as they begin to do things that please God. They will slowly forsake the world or the things of the world. And as they begin growing in Christ, they consume the spiritually nourishing milk that baby Christians consume by being assisted in their walk with Christ by going to church. Also listening to sermons that are preached by their church pastors. They fellowship together, listening and singing and praising the Lord and also praying together. The baby Christian then develops a habit of praying and Bible reading, and as they do these godly activities, they grow. The church continues to play a vital role in their growth spiritually, as at times a 7-day fast might be declared to pray for a certain matter so that the church would get along and combat the issue that they might be facing spiritually. The believer eventually starts eating the meat that would strengthen their spiritual man, and this leads to them being able to tackle their problems by themselves. This strengthens their relationship they would have with the Lord as they learn to rely on God for almost all their earthly problems. As this continues and goes on, they begin to have dreams and visions where they encounter God, angels, and even the evil forces of darkness. Now, when this occurs, it's an indication that the believer must now go into spiritual warfare. When this happens, they must now pray more often during the day and even at midnight, as they would be more prone to having heavenly experiences. At this stage, the believer has broken the barrier of 5 to 10 minute prayers, and they have now reached hourly prayers, where they pray for hours and even have visions during a prayer session. The believer starts awakening their spiritual gifts that the Lord had placed in them when they pray for someone by just laying their hands on a stick on a person that would receive miraculous healing. It might be immediate or might happen later during an encounter with the sick person. And when the believer meets certain people, they will receive a word of knowledge about people which would print them to speak about the person's problem. Well, there's more coming up, brothers and sisters in Christ, but because I don't want this video to be too long, I might make another video speaking more in depth about this matter. If you feel led to support this move of God, please do donate to the to the PayPal provided. And if you have any testimonies and experiences you would like to share, please do share them on the on the email provided. On the email provided, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.